In my youthful days, I gave somebody 70 years. Atai, I gave him 70 years. If Atai was given 30 years and he comes back, my family will be the first family he will attack. So by the time he comes back after 70 years, I'll be dead and gone.
I never thought a day would come where I will see Ghanaians online trying to say, hey, justice for Atai. Hey, Atai doesn't deserve this. Hey, why did you do this to Atai? I say, hey, Ghanaians, justice for Atai. Hey, Gen Z.
The Gen Z people and the people online. One Justice Baffoe, he is the one who sentenced Atai. He gave him some number of years to go into prison. Right now, he went to face the vetting committee because they are looking for Chief Justice. He's a Chief Justice nominee. He went there and he said the reason why he gave Atai those number of years, and now everybody is saying,
oh, no. You can't say this. You can't tell us this. Justice for Atai. Atai doesn't deserve this. We have to open the case. We have to go, hey!
I have the full gist for you, but before you even say it, no, don't worry. Crime de la crime this week. We are tackling Atai story. We'll go deep into Atai story. Crime de la crime. Yeah, don't worry, crap. But let's talk about why Atai is trending, why Justice Baffoe is trending, and what people are saying about this particular submission from Justice Baffoe. I have the full gist for you.
I'm the headline of Sedende, and this is Headless Reactions. Atai, yeah, go!
From now till the end of the year, Lemfa is telling you that any money you send, you stand a chance of getting a full refund. If from now till the end of the year, you've sent, let's say, 5,000 euros, 5,000 pounds, $5,000, you stand a chance in a weekly draw to get a full refund. You get any money you've sent back to you free, while the other person has received their money. This is the Lemfi Tawichi promo. Go to the Google Play Store, the Apple App Store, download the Lemfi app, use my promo code Headless to send money, and you stand a chance of getting full refund in the weekly draw that is coming. Lemfi is saying send more money and get a chance to get more money back in your refund. Now let's move on with the story. Now, for those of you who don't know Atai, maybe you've heard the name before, but yes, this man is considered one of the most notorious armed robbers ever in Ghana. When he was arrested, people actually literally jubilated. People wore white to go to church and things because Atai has been arrested and stuff. So that's how well known he was, how his reputation was. People were scared of him. They were using his name to scare children. When they say, hey, Atai Mbaye, then you have to run away and go and hide because, you know, those were the things. And because of that, a lot of stories even about him. Some are not true, some are true. We'll get into it. But then this man, Atai, according to reports, I will not go deep into it because crime de la crime will go deep into it. But this man Atai, according to reports, around 1999 thereabout, he started the robbery, small, intense. And that time, no, digital banking, those Momo and all this digital banking wasn't a thing. So people usually carry huge sums of money. Sometimes traders, they carry huge sum of money to the bank. They go and withdraw huge sums of money in Ghana must go and turns from the bank. Churches going to the bank, huge sum of money and stuff. And that's why some of these armed robberies were taking place on the road, in the banks, in the churches and stuff. According to some of the reports, one of the victims said 22 million old cedis that he went to withdraw from the bank. They followed him from the bank and then they robbed him from of that money. Another pastor said 56 million old cedis in his church premises. Atai and his gang came to steal it. And according to all the things he has stolen, like estimation, 700 million old Ghana cedis with jewelry and cars and phones and stuff. According to the reports, but Crime de la Crime will go deeper into it. ACP Kofi Boakye and his people led some raid. Shootings happened, pew, then things. But Atai ran away, went to hide somewhere. And last, he was caught. Teshinungwa, that's where they caught him. Now, when they caught this man, people were excited. Because his reputation, his name and things, people were actually excited that Atai has been caught. He's still in prison. He was jailed 160 years. He was given 160 years in prison. Some of his accomplices were even arrested. Recently, one of his accomplices was released and You know, he granted an interview with Nana Banamwa. You can go and check it out. The interview is on YouTube. Go and check it out. He said his side of the story. He's innocent, and the police just took him along with the people because he was the one who was repairing Atai's motorbike and stuff. You know, go and watch it. But Crime de la Crime, we'll go deep into it. Now, Justice Baffoe Boni, he's a nominee, Chief Justice nominee. So he went to the vetting, went to meet the vetting committee, and they were talking about all these procedures and stuff, asking him questions. And then he said that, this is where it's trending. He said that he gave somebody 70 years. Atai, he gave him 70 years because if he watch the thing, see that, oh, if I give Atai 30 years, maybe by the time he will come out, I'm still alive. He will come to my house and come and beat me. So he gave him 70 years.
In my youthful days, I gave somebody 70 years. Atai, I gave him 70 years. And what I told myself was that if Atai was given 30 years and he comes back, my family will be the first family he will attack. So by the time he comes back after 70 years, I'll be dead and gone.
So right now the people are saying that, hey, so that means when the judge was sitting down, you know, looking at Atai, you know, he's saying that, Akwawi, if I give him 10 years, by 10 years time, you come out and come and catch me and my family will beat us. That shows how they are scared of Atai. So you give him 70 years, cut your eyes, boom.
And he gave him 70 years. That's what he is saying. But then there's a little confusion. Maybe Marie could come and explain based on the fact that he was jailed 160 years, but this man is saying 70 years, maybe for one charge or something like that. But this is what he said. I sentenced Atai to 70 years in prison because I feared he would attack me and my family upon his release if he was given 30 years. And so by the time he comes out after 70 years, maybe I'm dead and gone. That's what he said. Now people are asking that, so wait, the 70 years that you gave him, did you give him 70 years because he deserves it, or because you are scared of him? Then this is not justice. Now if you come and check the comment section, someone said, I mean, you're exposing your incompetence. Atai murdered while he robbed people. He deserves even a life sentence. But imagine this man, why typing like you are talking? I mean, you are typing and you are saying, I mean, like you are talking. Imagine this man for a chief justice. At this point, I'm thinking, how was he even a judge? Someone said, in any serious country, every case this man has presided over will be reopened and he will be investigated. The reason for sentencing a man is because of your own selfish interests. Atai may deserve more than 70 years, but his reason is bullshit and need to be investigated. No law, just personal interest. Atai just need a good lawyer. Ghana Law Trends also came to say that this is sufficient grounds to constitute misbehavior. It is not permissible for a judge to use personal interest or concerns to influence the outcome of decision. The rules governing sentencing is clearly outlined. Using personal concerns to determine the severity of a punishment is unlawful. This is wrong. They came back again and said this undermines trust in the judiciary. It means the outcome of decisions and the severity of punishment aren't based on rules and laws, but on personal interest. Fairness and independence in the judiciary means deciding cases without relying on personal interests and sentiments. This constitutes judicial misbehavior and is subject to sanction. Another lady came to say that those who never lived in Jamestown, Kolewoko, Kolegono, Mamprobi, Sempe 205, Agege, Glefe, Shiabu, and Dansoman can't relate to the Atai story. Like, we were traumatized, and when we saw his arrest at 205, everyone wore white because the kids he killed and properties he stole. And this one, people came to debunk it that please, Atai may be a bank robber and a armed robber and everything, but deleting children there. Someone said, FYI, for your information, Atai didn't delete any kid. I used to see him all the time play football with kids at the 205 cemetery, despite being popular for what he does. One time, I even witnessed a scene where he used a spoon to start a motorcycle after he was tipped the police was surrounding where he was buying wachi, and I was there. People in the area started fearing him when they got to know the kind of job he does, and now wanted by the police. Hardly for him to attack people in the area. Stop the false info. Marik also came to say that this is what Ashanti and Ewe families tell their relatives why they shouldn't date a person from the other tribe, and it's just stories. There are stories they've heard and have believed over time, which means he didn't delete any child. There's not a single murder, grown or small, recorded against Atai. This is also how people believed he had power to vanish. Crime de la crime be there. Crime de la crime be there. This Friday, don't miss it. Reveskin came to say that, Charlie, I clearly remember how happy people were when Atai was sentenced to 70 years in prison. Everyone was grateful to the justice system for taking a dangerous person off the streets. Now people are suddenly outraged because Justice Baffoe said he gave the sentence partly out of fear that Atai might one day come after his family. But isn't he also a citizen? Are we really going to pretend there was no chance that Atai could have crossed paths with someone in the judge's family if he hadn't been arrested and sentenced? Beyond rehabilitation, one of the main purposes of prison is to protect society, to remove dangerous individuals and prevent more innocent people from becoming victims. Let's be honest about that. So Atai is trending. Why? Because of this particular thing that the judge said. Do you think this is grounds for Atai's case and any other person's case be open? Do you think Atai shouldn't, he should get a good lawyer, they should open the case and all these things, try to get him out and stuff like that? I mean, there are stories of Atai saying he has rehabilitated, he's a changed man right now. Some people are saying he's preaching in prison and stuff, so they should release him. Others are scared that when they release him, such and such might happen. Share your views in the comment section, but this is why Atai is trending. And I don't know.
Watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headline. Yeah, day. Yapon.